Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen here. This is National Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As today, I'm going to do tonight I'm going to do my 2023 NRL Premiership Magic Round Gold Coast Titans versus Parramatta Eels review here as well. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give it a like and subscribe here to the channel as well for more. Loads of content there coming in the near future as well, and you will not regret the further loads of content there coming in the near future. So yep, go do all of that, and we're gonna go straight into the review as well. Now, before I go into this review as well, I do want to warn you that there is going to be some swearing and some and some callouts that I'm going to need to clear out as well. So apologies, if things do get a bit uncomfortable here as well. If you're under the age of 18, I get it, but this is my take on the loss here, in my opinion. And yeah, first of all, the loss here was ridiculous, but I will give credit where it is due. Congrats to the Gold Coast Titans, to Big House Sport, to Clarkie's and NRL columns for beating us as well, for their determination as well throughout not only the attack but also in their defense as well. Impressively, they played well in the second half. Once again, when we tried to make a comeback there as well, and they managed to hold us as well. So at least there was some magic there for the Gold Coast Titans as well. And I believe this was the first ever win in Magic Round, and it had to be against us. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, that's real magic for ya. Especially when, you had a tough week of sport when, nearly all of your sport, so all of your teams that you support have lost, which, it's tough, and especially to see this live and to choke it by this, especially on the last play, which I'll go further ahead in the review by play. Yeah, it was just ridiculous the way that we had to end it as well, and it's just frustrating. And the changes for next week, they definitely need to change ASAP. Otherwise, there's not going to be any top 8 the way that we're going to go on like this as well. But anyways, we're going to go into the play-by-play here. And yep, as I said before I go into further into the review, I did warn you that there's going to be some swearing and some call-outs that things might get a little bit heated here as well. So yeah, I warned you. So yeah, if you don't like any of the stuff, well, tough luck. And well, if you can't sit through it, then you may as well just click off this video as well, because things are about to get quite graphical. Anyways, enough breaking belt. Let's get into the review. So, going through by play as well. It started off here from Brian Kelly, knocking the ball there inside his own 10s, which gave us some field position as well. And easily, as we are very good of starting off fast as well. Gutherson there, he throws off there a great pass there, a simple play there to Mike Receiver there as well. To score there from the left corner as well, and he makes it 4 points to nil as well, which is a great start there to give much of ball there to Mike Receiver there. But Moses, he misses for the first of time since a week before, since last week, he missed none. And then it was in the 7th minute here when Gutherson, and this is where things, are going to be a little bit too much for me to say. Yeah, so basically, Gutherson, he pulled back someone. I don't know who it was, but listen, look, I can understand that it was a penalty, but to go straight ahead and to put him on fucking sin bin is beyond fucking ridiculous, and it's possibly the most softest thing I've ever seen in Magic Round. Besides the hip drop there against Jackson Ford against the Panthers there, this has got to be the most softest score in my opinion, and I don't care what anyone else has to say about that. That sin bin was completely bullshit in my opinion, and I reckon the Gutherson against sin bin, as you can see as well, Kieran Foran gave himself a line break there, finding a big gap there in the middle there as well, going over there as well. And if Gutherson was there, he could have stopped us there as well. And the referee, they helped them get back into the game. And this was the same bullshit that we had to contend with in round 2 against the Sharks. It's fucking just disgusting. And the referees, I know that they can be a bit bullshit against the Warriors in the past, but I'm sick and tired of this, the sin bin bullshit. Going with the hit drops there, unnecessary calls as well. It's especially against Victor Raleigh as well. Like, that's not a sin bin, man. It needs to ease off, man. Like, come on, like, Van Dinkum, like really, like, I can stand that it was stupid, but like, sin bin for that, like, it's not even dangerous there. He wasn't even hurt. Like, for fuck's sakes, man. Like, sin bin, I just feel like it's just a bit soft in my opinion. If someone did that back in the day, that wouldn't have been sin bin there. In any type of country, that wouldn't be fine and just play on. Like, it's completely just bullshit on how the system these days with the whole sin bin bullshit system is going on like this. It's just completely just retarded in my opinion, and it's just completely soft. But anyways, moving on from that complete bullshit sin bin as well. And Tanner Boyd, he missed a conversion as well. Kieran Foran there, he got himself a line break there as well, just to make sure if I'm still live, and if we got that, just to make sure I spread around the message as well, because it needs to be called out for, and I don't care. It's my opinion, and you can call me biased, and you can call me a maniac, but I don't care. But Kieran Foran, he's got himself a line break there as well to make it 8 points to 4. Taylor Boyd, he converted a try there to make it 10 points to 4 as well. And Dylan Brown, he's put up the kick bomb there as well. But Mikey Sivo, he's got himself the error there as well. And Jermaine Hopgood was penalised there for a slow peel as well. Jane Campbell, he's got himself an error there. And then it was Alo Fiona Keon Pereira there, who was offside there as well. And then Gutherson there finally came back on as well. And this is when this was a very embarrassing moment. And this is when Keon Pereira produces one of the most coldest plays that a rookie can ever do against a fullback. So Keon Pereira has got himself a line break there as well. After when I believe it was Jay Campbell, or was it Foran, who was passed off there as well, getting a line break assist there. And Keon Pereira there, he chips over Gutherson there, just breaking his ankles as well, and just regained as well. Like his fucking '09 Jerry Hayne or some shit, that he wanted to be to show off his skills as well. And he was on fire there, Keon Pereira. So yeah, I'll give him credit for that. That was possibly one of the most coldest tries of Magic Round, in my opinion. As painful as that has to say, he was on fire as well. He was like outpacing us there. He was destroying us. He was embarrassing us, and that was just basically a moment when he just, it's just basically just pulling the pants down there as well. Type of moment there as well, and he just humiliated me, all the fans as well. Just in a moment there. Tanner Boyd, he converted a try as well to make it 60 points to 4. Moses, he puts up the king bomb as well. But Madison, he was not squared. Joe Simpson there, thankfully, he knocks on the board as well. And then McIntyre there, he came on there for Bolo there as well. Joe Vanua came on there for Fort Wake there as well. And then Clark came on there for Louis. And Bryce Curry there, he came on there for Hawkwood there as well. And Mike Silver there, he's made himself the line break there as well. I think he was close to scoring as well, but it was a knock on there. And then Jay the Campbell there, a minute later, had to force himself a line dropper there as well. And then Keon Pereira there, thankfully he knocked on the ball. And then it was a line break there for Will Pan the scene there as well. And then he found the support play there, Deceivo, and he's got himself that double there right in the second half as well. And in the second half, my bad. Sevo, he's got himself the line break there as well. It was destroying, the one pass there onto the left there. From Moses to Gubson to Sevo, I believe there. So no, my bad. It was actually funny enough. I actually do remember the try. So I think it was off from a sloppy pass there from Moses, and then all of the Premiership players there were struggling to pick it up as well. And then Simonson picked it up there, and he quickly just back flicked a cold pass there to Mike Stewart as well. And I'm not gonna lie, that was possibly the best ever play that he has ever produced here since he has come to the club as well, Simonson. And yeah, and in the second half as well, with Sevo getting a try there, Moses he misses another conversion as well, which it still can bite us back as well to cost us the game. Dylan Brown, he's made himself the line break there as well. And Sean Lane, he's got himself an error there as Dylan Brown on the Titans 10 as well. Was trying to make a short ball there to Sean Lane, but he knocked on the board as well. Josh Hodgson was penalised there for a slow pill as usual. And then it was Gubson who made the error as well by throwing in a car pass there to try to go all the way there to who was playing on the other wing again. The Hayes Dunster, but then it was intercepted there by Keon Pereira as well. And then Simonson, he was close to stopping him there as well, but he couldn't get there in time. And Pereira there, he makes himself a double as well to make it 20 points to 8. Tanner Boyd, he's made a conversion of 22 points to 8 as well. Tanner Boyd there for the kick bomb there as well. For Mitch Moses there for the kick bomb there as well. Kieran Foran there, he escorts there as well. And and for the Waker there, he comes on there for Aaron Clark as well. Mike Servo, he gives himself a hat trick there as well to make it 22 points to 12. And Hands, he finally, thankfully, came on there for Josh Hodgson as well. And Moses, he does miss the conversion as well. And then Gufferson there, he scores off there from his own rusty grubber kick there as well. He makes it 60 points to 22. And then Moses, he finally converts his first ever conversion of the night to make it 22 points to 18. And then it was the Gold Coast Titans, I believe, who scored next as well. When Philip Sammy, he's got himself a line break as well. And then he found some more space there to Brian Kelly there as well. And he went all the way there as well. He was clear as crystal. And he went over there as well. Embarrassing enough as well. Just some poor and shithouse defense as well from us there again. 26 points to 18. And then it was Davey who just came back there from it was Davey who had to come on there from Mitchell Moses as well, since he suffocated a HIA there as well in the last 50 minutes there. He had to come off there as well, which shows some warrior signs that he could miss next week, which it looks like Jacob Arthur looks like he might be able, to start next week. And, well, let's hope he's improved. I have heard that Jacob Arthur, he's been killing it in the New South Wales Cup, so let's hope he brings a form in there next week. Ryan Madison, he comes on there for Greg. Telling the boy he misses a conversion there, thankfully. So we were still in the game there for about 9 minutes there left to go there as well. But in the 76th minute as well, Davey, he went over there as well for the pass there from Dylan Brown as well. When he's made himself a line break as well. And Davey there, on his return as well, he gets a special return try there as well. So welcome back there to Andrew Davey there. He makes it 22 points to 26. And Moses, he gets the second conversion there. Gufferson, he gets the conversion as well to make it 26 points to 24. And then Tino Fasimulawi there, he comes on there for Aaron Clark as well. And a penalty from a dangerous tackle there from Mike Seaver as well. And then on the last play, it was it was Bolo. So how does the last play go? Well, it was Gufferson. He was trying to pass it onto Simonson there as well, and then Simonson he passed back there to Gufferson there as well, and then they go out there to Bolo, and then Bolo, I don't know why he'll fucking go back on the inside there onto the left as well to Sean Lane, and then Sean Lane said, "Oh no, you have this ball. Oh no, you have this ball here as well." Governor said, and then it was just hard potato there as well, and I'm sitting there saying, "Mate, what the fuck are we doing? Is this hot potato footy? You're having a few seconds left. It's 26 points to 24, and you're not even going to give it out there to Hayes Dunster as well, which you could have gone wide there, the same way as what you attack with Andrew David as well. And Davey, if he would have gone himself the line break assist there from Dylan Brown as well, or either it was going to be a line break there for Dylan Brown as well, the Brown, he would went through, and then he could have got the inside support as well to Davey. And if Davey would have got tackled, he could have offloaded there onto Dunster, and Dunster could have won it. So who knows what could have happened if we would going out there on the right there, all the way there to Davey, and to the combination there from Brown to Dunstan maybe to win it all. But no, we hesitated ourselves as well, and we ever played it once fucking again. And good old Parramatta. Yeah, we were short, and we fucked it. We fucked a comeback that we could have easily just escaped here. But no, we wanted to surrender against the Titans badly. And I'm like, how the fuck did we consider 26 points, with an old-headed 5'8", and with so many young fellas on the bench, and yet we had so much more impact on the bench. And you know what? Josh Hodgson, like, oh my god, like, fuck me. It's the same old shit with Josh Hodgson. He's gonna start. Like, I don't even need to rant anymore, or even need to rage. Hodgson, he needs to go, bro. Like, at the start of the season, I said again, and I will. He was not bad. He seemed promising, but going towards in the mid-season, the fatigueness and the pace of the game has ultimately killed him. It's killed him. He doesn't have it anymore. He's lost his touch as well. His fitness is fucked. His old is fucked. His skills are basic, and he offers no impact, no great dumb enough skills as what he used to there. He's slow, and yeah, like, he makes some errors as well. He costs us penalties there as well. He even cost us 6 again as well. And yeah, like, it's time, and I had enough. Hashtag put hands for 9 minutes, okay? It needs to happen. Hashtag hands for 90 minutes, okay? It needs to happen, bro. Like, if it doesn't happen, then, oh my god, like, it's rough, man. He does, the same type of coaching skills, this whole back yourself boys and bullshit like that. That he's been putting in into his grip there as well, into our DNA there for the last couple of seasons as well. It needs to honestly stop. And our backline defensive was terrible, but I will give some full credit there to Blaze Thompson. I reckon he was our top 5 best player on the field there tonight. Honestly, Thompson was so impressive. He didn't even make one error as well, I bet. So yeah, he forced up an error there, I believe, to Joe Stepson as well. He was pretty good there in defence. He's got himself try assist. He was strong there on the runs as well. I reckon he was overall impressive. I reckon he was, and this is going to sound a bias and a bit of a bold call. Despite our embarrassing win, I reckon that Simonson was potentially the top 5 best centres there for Magic Round in 2023. Yep, I said that. I reckon that Simonson was so impressive that he deserves to be up there for the top 5 best centres for Magic Round. Honestly, fair props there to Simonson, and like, for me, he did what he had to do as well. He did do anything overwhelming as well to Mike Seaver as well. And I reckon if he keeps it up, then and he improves, well, it looks like he's finally shushed the doubters and also the haters like myself, and that he has cemented a place in the centres for the rest of the season. And yeah, I can't say anything bad to Simonson, but Moses, what the fuck, bro? Like, coming from 100% conversion rate to missing three conversions in a row, that costed the game, in my opinion. And if it wasn't for those missed conversions, we could have been up, or it could have been leveled 26 all, and we could have gone to go point. I do kind of blame the Simbin as well, but that doesn't mean I'm going to fully dick ride the Premier League, especially. I want to show that. I want to show that there to entertain us there on Instagram there as well. Yeah, what was said there to entertain us there on his Instagram story as well. He called out the Premier Eels social media team, and he said the fact that the Premier Eels social media team said one win in 6 years, or was it 6 games? Is absolutely just cocky, and I gotta say, I agree. But also, I want to add on that the Premier League's social media team, as much as people can go on, oh, they're the goats of the NRL, they're so funny, they're so entertaining. Honestly, the way that we're going, and the fact that they're using all of this content there to ignore the issues, the issues as well, and to make things like positive, and to to laugh after as well, like it's funny, and not to mention they're acting like that we have moved on from the 2022 NRL Grand Final. And in my take, I reckon that the Premier League's social media team, if they are watching this long ass review, I suggest you to pull up your socks and to grow some balls, because your social media team is soft as fuck. The whole Barbie meme and all of this Kindle bullshit that you're posting on Instagram. It needs to fuck off, and you need to wake up to yourself, social media team, because what you're doing there to us fans as well, and being accurate and cocky, is completely just bullshit. And yeah, whoever's in charge of the social media team, I reckon that they need to be fired mainly, because the fact that you're using this type of content there to ignore the real issue there as well, especially Josh Hodgson there as well, and to suck off there as well, saying, oh yeah, here's a result as well. No comment there as well. Not gonna say, oh, depressing as well. Fuck me. Oh dear. Well, it looks like it's gonna be a long week into the office as well. I'd like to give us some real in-depth statement as well from the social media team, and the fact that you don't respect the Titans, especially myself, I give full credit to the Titans as well, for the determination as well, for the defensive effort as well. I reckon, the fact that, you said a comment saying, oh, congrats, 1 win out of 6 games. It's only 6 games. You still suck, which, honestly, the attitude, that's completely just fucked up, and to show that to the public is you're not really giving a fuck about the players, or even about the fans as well, on how they're feeling about a fucking disappointing and also controversial loss, but to watch our own team get embarrassed by a fucking rookie to concede against foreign, a fucking old head, twice, and the fact that you're going to say something like that, from your professional social media team is an utter disgrace. And honestly, just pull up your socks, man, or just face reality, because honestly, whoever's in charge of the social media team, he needs to be fired, and I reckon they really need to hire some real ass gangsters and that to who really is speaking the real shit about the club, especially us, content creators, especially me as a Premier Eels supporter, doing my absolute best and just working off my analysis there, to rip into these players, to rip into the coach, the club, the border, and the fact that the social media team has been so confident about it. To me, is a joke, and it shows on where the state of the club is going straight after the grand final. So that's my that's my little take there on the social media team. So either change right now, or either just fuck off, because we don't care about your cringy ass memes there as well. Like, just grow up, please. Like, really, that's just a joke. So yeah, so that's gonna be it there for my analysis there. So I'm just gonna just quickly here for my top 5 best players as well, since it's been rambling on here for too long. So my top 5 best players there for the Premier League as well. I'm gonna go for number 5. I'm gonna say let's go through his play stats. I do say the Bailey Simonson is top 5, so I'll go for him. Number 4, I'll say the Dylan Brown was pretty good as well. I'll go for Dylan Brown as well for number 4. For number 3, I'll say who else? I'd say the Greg was overall impressive as well. He's been doing a great job there so far. Despite him just playing 28 minutes as well, I reckon he was pretty good. It's just a shame to look over here that he was subbed off there as well, just to bring on Makatoa as well, which I thought the Makatoa he did the job as well. He wasn't crazy as what he was there from last week, but at least he's made about like 60 meters as well. So he's made more meters there than Hans as well. I'll say that number 2 will be Ryan Madison as well. Yeah, I'll go for Ryan Madison as well. I reckon he tried his best as well. And for the best man of the night as well, as he was trying his best as well. He's got himself a double as well. I'm going to go for Michael Seaver as well. And now the reason why I didn't pick Gufferson there was the last play there as well. If we would have just didn't do nothing silly there on the last play there, then I reckon he could have just gone into the top 5 there as well. But the fact that he made that last play there as well was an utter joke, and we should be much better than that as well. So yeah, but Moses, he was the most disappointing player there by not converting the tries as what I expected him to do this well. So yeah, yeah. For the Goga signs there, I'll say my top five there is I'll say my top five there. I'll say damn. I'll say Tanner Boyd there. I'll say number four. I'll go with Jane Campbell as well. I reckon he handled the bombs there for Moses there quite well there in my opinion there. Jane Campbell. So yeah, his handling pressure was pretty good. I'm gonna go for number three. To come four in there. He's got himself doubled as well. Number two. I'll go for Philip Sammy. Actually, I'll go with you know what? Why not? I'll go with Tino. Why not? I reckon he's tried his best as well. He's got himself 157 running meters as well, and I'm gonna go for the best man on field as well. He's made himself 213 meters as well. He's chipped Gutherson, one of the best fullbacks in the game as well, and he's got himself a double as well. And he's absolutely just embarrassed Gutherson last night, and that is the rookie there as well, who was on fire. Also last week it is Aleo Fiana Keon Pereira there as well, which in my opinion he is my man of the match as well. And yeah, he was the best man on field as well. So yeah, that's my top five best players there. For both clubs as well. And yeah, that's my review there, and a little bit of a rant as well towards the club as well. And yeah, if you guys are bringing to the show as well, please give a like and subscribe here to the channel as well. And yeah, make sure to also get me to 600 subscribers as well, and also to share this video on Instagram there as well. And yeah, I said what I had said, and I don't care if someone calls me out on this rant review on this game. And yeah, you know, our next game is going to be against up against on round 11 with face up against in round 11 against the Canberra Raiders down in Canberra. So it's going to be cold as hell, and that's going to be a tough game there as well. But recently we won back to back as well for the first time. It's Simonson against his old club as well. Because Simonson produced a miracle there against his old club. Well, we just went to see on Saturday on Saturday night, and yeah, you know, a big and a point week as well to get used to the cold weather here as well, since it's cold down here in Sydney. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for my round 11 tip video there as well. I will also be doing my team of the week as well. I'm not sure when it's going to be up. It might be up maybe a little bit later as expected as well. But anyways, this has been National Sports here. Take care. Stay warm. And yeah, as always, take care and peace.